Hello. Still has cold. I thought I'd kicked it, but apparently not. Um, sorry. Um, but that letter I read out from the Justice Conduct, whatever it was yesterday. Apparently, that was highly sensitive. So you can add that to the list, Cambridge Police, of the things you want to arrest me for. You should have learned your lesson when I put up the interview with Cambridge Police, because when I got the disc through, it said you can be arrested for broadcasting this. Apparently, I wasn't. Maybe it's because your officers looked like absolute fucking dipshits on it, saying things like a summons only has to have the correct address on it. Not interested in that. Not interested in any of your evidence. No, you're not allowed to produce evidence. Can I just repeat, in the 2 years this fucking saga dragged out, I was never once allowed to give any evidence in fucking court. What kind of fucking dictatorship is that? It's fucking seriously. Anyway, no wonder Chief Constable Adolf Woods retired. I've got a strong suspicion. I'm going to read this out now, so I'm just going to... Oh no, I can do it from there. I've got a strong suspicion I won't get a reply to this. I've actually got a strong suspicion. If I do get a reply, I've got a strong suspicion what that'll be, but I'm not saying, because obviously they might pick up on that. Dear sir, thank you for your letter dated 9th of June, your reference, blah-de-blah-de-blah. The judge in question is Judge Enright of Peterborough Crown Court. On the 24th of April 2017 and the 8th of May 2017 there were two hearings. The first was a pre-trial hearing and the second was a correctional hearing. The reason for the second was that no charges were remitted to Magistrates Court on the 24th. Neither were any charges remitted on the 8th of May. This left me completely without charge, and indeed I have never pleaded to any charge regarding this case. Nor indeed was I charged or arrested before being dragged into Magistrates Court in November 2016. Which, of course, you then go back to the whole Inspector Paul Rogerson when he said, I should have known I was being arrested because I got in the back of a marked police vehicle with uniformed officers present. Yes, well, funnily enough, before I ran across you bunch of clowns protecting your big council mates, getting arrested wasn't really a habit of mine. I can't imagine why I wouldn't know. Jesus. During the hearings in 2017, I was told to stand in the dock. I was told not to contact the court. I was told not to complain to the court. And I was told not to talk to any court employees. This was both by Judge Enright and the clerk of the court. Neither are the CPS allowed to speak to me, apparently. This can be seen on the above YouTube channel. And I've put my flyer thing up, obviously, on top of the, Paul Dacre's channel, yada, yada, yada. Above YouTube channel under the title, The CPS Aren't Allowed to Speak to Me Now. It was either speak to me or talk to me. I honestly can't remember. It's a very good. It's only about 2 minutes long, guys. It's very comical. Anyway, my mistake, of course, had been to submit copies of written evidence to the court and complain the case was unlawful. At no time has any of my evidence been taken into account. Well, why would it be in a fucking dictatorship? Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. If Judge Enright wishes to disprove these allegations, then I'm sure the recording of the hearings, as are required to be made by law, can be produced. If, of course, these recordings have not been made, then the entirety of the court staff is in contempt and the court must be shut down. But I'm sure you won't bother investigating anyway. You'll just lie about stuff as usual. I'm almost certain, because you're all bent and bought and paid for. It's frightening, isn't it, guys? Just going to get rid of that. There we go. Wow. Now, do remember, guys, you're not allowed to give it any evidence in your defence. That's not allowed. That shall go off tomorrow. It's Sunday the 17th of June. Shall we give it a month? Should we be generous? So if by the 17th of July they haven't replied, we'll assume they're not going to bother. I'll see you all later.